The short story His First Flight, written by Irish author Liam O'Flaherty, is about a family of seagulls. He narrates vividly how a frightened seagull learns to fly. This story is a metaphorical representation of a human's need to be independent and confident. The story highlights the importance of independence and self confidence. But before we start with the story, let us know something about the author.
Liam O'Flaherty was an Irish author and ranked as one of the foremost socialist writers in the first part of the 20th century, writing about the common people's experience from their perspective. He was born on 28 August 1896 and died on 7 September 1984. He wrote novels like Thy Neighbor's Wife, The Black Soul, and The Informer. His best known short story is The Sniper. Others include Civil War, The Shilling, Going into Exile, and His First Flight.
It is about overcoming fears in one's life. Every journey of life begins with a single small step. It takes courage and commitment to convert this single step into a 1,000-mile journey. Thus, only through a strong will and indomitable courage one can achieve his dreams. Do you remember the first day of your school life? You had come holding the fingers of your parents. What had happened in the class that day? Maybe something like this. Let's go a little back. Do you remember your first walk? I know nobody will remember. Let's see what you might have felt at your first walk. How happy you were. So did you see how much of effort is needed to take your first step? So dear children, in today's story, we are going to see what efforts does a young seagull take to go for his first flight. Liam O'Flaherty, through this story, is conveying that man has a lot to learn from nature. He has given a human touch to the seagull's plight so that the reader is reminded of the nervousness he too might have experienced before doing something new.
This is a story about the painful process of learning an important lesson in life. The main character of this story is a baby seagull which has to learn to fly. For most of the birds, learning to fly is taken for granted, but we seldom think the mental agony which the bird may have to go through while doing so. This short story beautifully depicts the situation. The parents and the siblings of the baby seagull apply all the tricks to cajole and force it to fly. Finally, the baby seagull succeeds in overcoming its fear and learns to fly. So let's begin the story. Here you can see the family of the seagulls residing on a ledge. The father, mother, and the 4 children living happily there. The young seagull's parents are busy focusing on his siblings. They helped his siblings master the art of flying and diving for food.
This is the time which comes in everybody's life when we are forced to take a decision filled with fears. We may come across some situations where we lack the little push which we need to move forward. But let me tell you, limitations don't imply on you. Rules must not stop you. Just ask yourself one question: why not? It's only you who has the ability to believe in yourself, to believe that you have the power to make your dreams come true. Always remember that the strength of your belief will be tested not when the things are going well around you, but when everything seems to fall apart. Don't ever lose your belief in yourselves.
His younger siblings managed to take their first flight. The young seagull looked down desperately at the vast expanse of sea that stretched down beneath his ledge. He tried several times to run forward to the brink of the ledge and flapped his wings, but he could not summon the courage to take his first flight. Unlike his younger brothers and sisters, he is too afraid to fly. He could not trust his wings. He got terrified by the vast sea and got convinced that he could never fly. As a result, he was ashamed and disheartened, and thus went inside the ledge where usually he slept. The sun had now risen and he was feeling the heat more than ever because he was empty stomached since the night before. He stepped out of his ledge and pretended to sleep on one leg to gain the attention of his family. Still, no one noticed him. His siblings were sleeping, his father was cleaning his feathers with his beak, and he was just standing all alone. His mother was standing on another plateau, paying no heed towards him. He cried in hunger to his mom, while his mother screamed back angrily, but he kept crying. She made a plan to tempt him with the fish, as she knew that he was very hungry. He gave a joyful scream at the sight of his mother flying towards him with a piece of fish. He got excited as she came nearer and thus leaned forward. Out of excitement and hunger, he dived at the fish without realizing for a moment that he was afraid to fly. For a moment, he was in shock and stood still out of terror. All this lasted only for a moment, and soon his feathers opened as he flied. He could feel the wind against his breast feathers, stomach, and his wings. He could feel himself cutting through the air. He was not afraid anymore. He was just a bit nervous, but then his mother accompanied him. When he landed, his family landed along with him as a gesture that they were proud. They were screaming and shouting in excitement in their high-pitched voices. Finally, he had overcome his fear and had made his first flight.
Once he overcame his fear, he forgot that he was once afraid of it. He did all those things he once feared. He flied straight over the sea and could see the greenery and the mountains beneath him. He screamed out of joy as he enjoyed the victory. His father and mother threatened him and cajoled him to fly. So finally, the parents succeeded in bringing him out of his zone of fear. Therefore, don't feel bad when your parents scold you, because they want to guide you, improve you, and make you successful.
We all should learn from this story that parents are the ones who help us to take our first bold step and always stand by our side and keep carrying us lifelong. The fear we don't face become our limits, as everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear. The story also teaches us that the strongest factor for success is self esteem, believing you can do it, believing you deserve it, believing you will get it, because who you are is enough. And finally, the success mantra is I can, I will. If you give up, it means you never wanted it.
Through this wonderful story, the author provides a psychological insight into life's problem and the ways of overcoming them. This story relates the importance of independence and self-confidence. From an educator's point of view, his first flight shows how to tactfully impart motivation. The parents of the seagull had tried to cajole and threaten him in different ways, but to no avail. The mother knew well that the trick was to arouse his need, and she eventually lures him out with food, to his momentary horror and then great joy. The bottom line is, in fact, the mother seemed to be well aware of his proverb: give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish and you feed him for a lifetime. So, the central idea of this poem is to dominate the fear.